All right, so in the Dana White fighter showcase that I did yesterday, I told you guys that there were two fights that I wanted to show you guys, two fights that I deliberately didn't include in the fighter showcases because I wanted to make it a separate video. And I'm going to show you guys those fights right now. I will say it is two losses. One loss was to a specific type of player, and the second loss was to another type of player. And quickly, the purpose of me doing this is because I get a lot of messages from you guys, a lot of comments from you guys, and you tell me, oh my God, I watch you play, and then I go to play, and then I just lose, and then I get so disheartened. Like, I don't know why I'm not getting good at this game. I don't know why I'm not improving. You are improving. You are getting good at the game, right? You definitely are. Just understand that everyone else is also improving, so it's very difficult for you to gauge your own improvement. Same thing happens with any martial arts. If you start a martial arts, let's say with a training partner, and you guys are training every single day together, month in, month out, a year in, 2 years in, you are going to feel like you're not progressing because you're constantly having wars with that training partner. But then what you forget is that as you are improving, so is he. So the competition that you guys have with each other will kind of remain the same. It's only when you face somebody that's not on your skill level that you realize, oh my God, like I definitely am improving. There's also the fact that some styles will just give you trouble, right? For whatever reason, we all have styles that just give us trouble, right? And I'm gonna show you guys one of those styles in this video. The whole entire purpose of this is for you to understand that you're not the only one that loses fights in this game, and it should not be that big of a deal, bro. It really shouldn't. We all freaking lose, man. Everybody, even the best players in this game, we all freaking take L's, and it's okay, right? It is okay. So let this be your, it happens to this guy that I watch as well. So, who cares? Just have that mentality. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to play these two matches. Like I said, two matches with Dana White, and what you're going to see is that these are matches that you'll tell yourself, yeah, Marshall should not be losing this, but I did. Right? So that should tell you that, like, it flat out happens. It happens. Don't beat yourself up about it. All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna play the matches. I'm actually gonna commentate over the matches. I've stripped live commentary because like it was just trash. So I'm gonna commentate over them again, and we'll talk about it as the matches go on. So I'm gonna go ahead and play it right now. All right. So I'm gonna show you guys this first one. Now this guy is Division 20. You saw how many points this man has. And so you're going to be expecting, all right, you're about to face somebody that's high level. You're about to face someone that understands this game very well. He is using Jiří Procházka. I am using Dana White. And you're going to see right away the sort of player this is. Like, it's the knee elbow guy. It's the spinning elbow guy. Like, the way he is fighting, right? When you see this, like, we all consider this style to be bummy, right? It's a bummy style. And if you face this right here, he rocks me right away. If you face this style and you consider yourself to be a good player and this guy beats you, it might make you feel, oh my God, like maybe I'm not as good as I thought I was. Maybe I suck. If these guys are beating me, maybe I'm just terrible at this game. But I need you to understand that is not the case, right? You need to ask yourself, like, what are the conditions in where this fight took place? I mean, for one, I'm using Dana White, right? I'm using Dana White. He's using Jiří Procházka, the champion of the weight class. He is using a style that, even though it looks freaking terrible, right? Even though it looks bummy, it is actually a pretty goddamn effective style, especially if the player you're fighting is not a complete idiot. It'd be one thing if they were just straight up dumb and they had no defensive abilities and they were just doing this. But as you can see, he had fairly good defensive abilities. He's ducking. You're going to see later in the fight, he'll start using small lunges. And he's keeping himself safe for the most part. He's using crosses at the right time, intercepting at the right time, making sure to stay close to me. And he's, of course, adding some clinches in there. He is doing something that's gross, and right there I get a rock on him. I sit him down. But it's a style that he's done so many times. He's perfected it. So if you end up losing to someone like this, it just, like, it is what it is. Like, it's not that big of a deal. Just move on, right? Move on. Now, are there things that I could have done in this match to make my life a bit easier? Yes. You know, a lot of times when you're facing players like this, it is best to fight a mixed martial arts style of fight, right? I should have been clinching him. I should have been trying to take him down. I should not have just insisted on doing nothing but boxing with him. As you can see, he is using more of the game than I am, right? He's using clinches. Now, right here, he's going to start doing this glitch right here where he spins. See how he's spinning the screen? When they're doing this, I literally can't escape. I literally can't get out of there. So you'll see his whole entire style is revolved around exploiting every single broken mechanic in the game. Right here, he starts spinning the screen again. He gets a rock right there, spins, drops me. This is not an easy, it's not an easy style to deal with. Again, right here, he gets a finish. Are there things I could have done better, right, to beat him? Yes, but like I didn't do those things, and I lost the fight, and it's okay. I think EA has a lot of work to do when it comes to this stuff, but like I've gotten to a point now where I realize that like a lot of players are not really looking at this game like it's a simulation. They're just playing a video game, bro. And if they find something that works, like it's a video game, they're just gonna do it, right? They'll just keep doing it. Now you're gonna see the second fight right here. This one is against a Kimbo Slice player, and you're gonna see a different kind of player that beats me, right? A player that's good, right? And good in the sense of, I'm pretty sure if this guy wanted to exploit the game, he 100% could, but that's not how he plays. He plays the game clean. He fights like somebody that has some fucking sense. And he's going to get a win, and it's going to be a clean win because he completely outplayed me. And I wanted to do this contrast, which is why I didn't show these matches in the fighter showcase. I wanted to do this contrast, just so you see the sort of fighters that you're gonna run into, and you're gonna tell yourself, bro, I'm getting beat by great players, because you play this guy and you think to yourself, man, that dude is freaking good. You play the other guy and you say to yourself, my God, that dude's a bum, right? But then it's like, I'm losing the bums, I'm losing the great players. What does that make me? Don't think of it like that. You just fought two different guys and lost. Move on. It's really not that serious. So you'll see what this man is doing right here. I enjoy matches like this. We're both trying to find clean openings against each other. He's doing a good job of making sure that I don't push him back, which is the biggest thing in this game. You definitely don't want to be the guy that's on the back foot. He is throwing some body shots. I'm noticing it, right? A lot of times when players throw multiple body shots at me, I notice it, but I don't start countering it right away, especially with players like this, because then they start throwing body shots and pull in, or body shots and slip in to try to catch you when you try to counter them with the uppercut. So I typically save it until later to kind of get him comfortable throwing multiple body shots at me. And then I look for the uppercut when they're not paying attention. And you'll see that's what I did to this guy at some point. I was able to pin him against the cage briefly, but I wasn't able to keep him there for too long. So he gets out of the cage, and he'll use minor fake charges to get me to back up, right? It's like, it's all real life tactics that players use, even when they don't realize that what they're doing is like straight up real life tactic. Right there, I back him up a little bit. I close the distance because it's very important. He uses that kick catch to push me back to the cage. I circle out. I'm trying to get back to the center. He backs up a little bit. I'm thinking he's right there. He doubles up again. Right there, I catch him with the uppercut. Now, after I caught him with this uppercut, I told myself, I'm not. See what I did right there? He literally got dropped with an uppercut. And what good players like this will do is, when you counter one thing they're doing, they're gonna make adjustments instantly. I countered him with the uppercut. The next uppercut he threw was a fake into a slip. So I already know a player like this, that's how he's thinking in his head. And so you don't go to the well over and over again. Now right here, I'm doing a good job. I already sat him down. I'm essentially winning the fight. But the biggest thing you're going to deal with when using freaking Dana White is his chin, right? He's very easy to rock. Not just that, he's very easy to drop, right? If you get rocked while using Dana White, it's going to be very easy for them to sit you down. And then from there, it's just freaking downhill. He's holding the center. Right there, I get rocked. I get sat down. Easy. Easy mode. It's that easy with Dana. Now from here, I'm trying to get myself away from the cage. He's doing a good job of sticking me right there. He goes to the body again. I'm thinking to myself, don't counter the body shot just yet because he still remembers what you did. He's teeing off with nice combinations. I'm trying to force charge him and back him up with the jabs, but he's refusing. He's standing his ground. And Kimbo is a powerful man. He goes to the body again. Like, look at the difference between this guy. He rocks me again. Nice shot. Look at that beautiful fake. Sits me down right there. I believe he gets up here. Yeah, he gets up. Like the difference between this guy and the last guy that I fought. You know what I mean? You're going to lose to these two guys, and it doesn't mean that you suck at the game, right? Right there, he rocks me with a beautiful shot. Goes to the body, goes to the head, sits me down. I get back up again, and I get finished. I get KO'd clean. Two different fights, two different styles, two different losses. One of them an eyesore. One of them a god-awful performance by the guy, but he got a win. The second one, a beautiful performance, beautiful striking, and he got the win, right? So, don't be too hard on yourself, man, with this freaking game. I've been meaning to make this video because, man, the amount of times I see this comment from you guys, oh my God, when you watch a Martial Mind video and then you get excited to play and then you go online and you get knee elbow spammed and then you don't want to play anymore. Like, man, just, what I said, try not to let this thing bug you down, bro. I lose as well. And if I've ever given you the impression that I don't, then let this be a complete correction. I 100% do, bro. I do. I can use lower rated characters. I can win fights. I can put on beautiful performances with lower rated characters, but it doesn't always go well. Sometimes you're using a lower rated character and you get freaking butchered. It happens. It happens. It happens to everybody. You know? Don't let it get you down. All right? I will leave it at that. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope it was informative. Hope it opened your eyes a little bit. Leave a like if you enjoyed it. And I'll see you guys later. To EA, that mess in the first fight that I showed, I don't know how many times we got to say it, man, but that shit's ugly, man. It is god-awful. It is god-awful. It is terrible. I understand the player was just playing the game, but your game should not be getting played in that way. It should not be getting played in that way. All right, anyways, I'll move on. I'll see you guys later. Peace out. Have a good one.